What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to Raw Truth, and I'm Lake, and around here we don't pretend like we have life all figured out. We're just going through it as we go and talking about what we're learning. So, depending on when you're listening, either grab your cocktail or your coffee and let's get into it. How many times have we missed out on an opportunity because we were simply too scared, too comfortable, or too freaking busy overthinking just to say yes? Sometimes changing your life isn't some big, giant decision. Sometimes it's accepting a goddamn invitation, talking to a stranger, going somewhere alone, trying something you've never done before, and being willing to be uncomfortable. The comfort zone is comfortable. It's easy to stay home. It's easy to go to the same routine, not go out of your way and go to a different gas station. It's easy to be around the same people. It's easy to be in the same places. There's safety in knowing what to expect. But nothing new can enter your life if you're never going to make room for it. Because some of the biggest opportunities that I have been given in life were situations where, situations where I was uncomfortable. Honestly, like when I think back and think of every single huge life-changing opportunity that I was given was something that was outside of my comfort zone. Am I protecting my peace or am I hiding in my comfort zone? Because yes, I have talked a lot about protecting my peace and like setting boundaries and talking about all these things, but at the same time, it is hiding in your comfort zone. It is not taking the risk. I used to never really be a homebody, and then I had a baby, and now I am a homebody. I don't know if it's really like by choice, but more like by design in a way. Like that's just what works best for us. We still go out and do a lot of things compared to most single parents, but at the same time, I tend to keep my circle really small, and I tend to not let people in that you typically would want to let in. And I know it has caused situations to where probably didn't meet people that I should have probably met, or it probably held me back in some way. And I know that it's like one of those things that I talk about a lot is protecting my peace, but at the same time, I need to be open to opportunities. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about it because I had a situation that happened last night, a couple situations that happened last night when I went out to the party for my work. And I got to meet a lot of fucking cool people, like a lot. And it was a good reminder to be open to opportunities because you don't know what could possibly happen in your life if you just were open. And I'm a people's person. I love to fucking shoot the shit with people. I love it. And I used to do it a lot. I used to go out a lot. I used to go out and have social gatherings. I used to plan things for work and get to meet all my employees, like significant others. And there was a lot of networking. And like I haven't really done that a lot lately since I've had a baby. And last night was a good reminder that I need to do that. Meeting new people as a freaking adult is weird, you guys. Like, you know how like kids are on the playground and they just walk up to someone and they're just like, hi. Like, I don't know why and at what point did it become so fucking intimidating to do that? I mean, rejection and all the things that go along with it. But at the same time, like, there was a point where it flipped in our brain that we were never going to do that again. And it was going to become this whole freaking scary thing. And don't get me wrong, I have come a long ways. I am not afraid to walk up to anybody anymore. But at the same time, it's protecting my peace. Like, do I really want to go do that? Is it worth it? Is it worth the pain of like, or the headache or the awkwardness? Because Where the fuck do adults make friends, you guys? If you make friends at the bar, honestly, like, I've always just had experiences for the most part where if they always are at the bar and that's where you meet them, you're just making friends with people that, I mean, you are who you surround yourself with. Walking up and introducing yourself to a person can feel kind of awkward. Going somewhere alone can feel very intimidating. Everyone else probably feels awkward too. Like, who the hell is this chick walking up to me? Especially with dreads. And not every new person needs to become your new best friend. And like, this isn't just about dating, you guys. This is about mentors, clients, business connections, collab opportunities, creative partners, someone who introduces you to something completely freaking new. I am just not one of those people that really has the need or the feeling of like needing more people in my life because I'm pretty content. And I am also in the mindset that I don't chase, I attract. I am also in the mindset that I'm very magnetic, and what is meant for me will find me, and what is meant to be will happen. And it's kind of like one of those things that it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, I know I can come across as standoffish in a way, but it's also at the point, because I've been burned so many goddamn times, that the fear takes over. I'm triggered that I don't want to be fucking hurt by friends again or relationships or whatever the fuck it is. So I don't go out of my way as much as I used to, I guess you could say. Opportunities rarely look like opportunities at first, you guys. It is so weird because you can literally meet some person that you had known about years ago, and then you run into them, and then shit just hits off and you become friends almost immediately. And it's wild because sometimes it's honestly like, do you want to come with us? Do you want to meet up? Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to, or you should try this, or can I introduce you to somebody? Have you ever thought about doing XYZ? A random freaking conversation, an invitation that you almost declined. I don't know what it was, but there was something that happened, a reading, you guys, a psychic readings. And it was something along the lines of like, I need to take the risk. I need to say yes. I need to go do the things that I normally would not do. And I think one of those opportunities is kind of coming up in a way, which is weird because that's like the one of the, like, sometimes just some readings just really stick with you and it like doesn't resonate in the moment, but you're like, I know this is coming. And I think that's one of those moments. So I'm like very hesitant on the whole situation, but I'm probably going to still do it. And it's so weird because, okay, let's talk about college. So I went to college to be a power sports mechanic, and I was nominated by my instructors to be on the advisory board or whatever, or like a recruiter in a way. So I'd go like our job fairs, I guess, to try to get other students to come to the same program. And because I said yes to this very small thing, I had to do like 4 things in the year. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I was able to join our advisory board meetings for my power sports class. So it was a bunch of different dealers that would come in and they would talk about what they want the students to be learning and all these things. Come to find out, I ended up being on that advisory board for the last like 12 years, which is pretty cool. So I was offered a job at my first advisory board meeting I ever went to. The service manager for the dealership that I worked at for 10 years walked up to me and said, hey, when you're ready for a job, call me. I will hire you. Like, I already had a job. And he hired me as a service advisor, and that's where my career really took off, to be honest. And that one really small yes led me into a career path that got me into everything that I am into now. Motorcycles, side-by-sides, off-roading, and working and tinkering on my own shit. Like, it's so weird, which ended up leading me to so many different connections. I dated a guy that I worked with for a couple years, and then I ended up getting married, and we had side-by-sides and all the cool shit and motorcycles. And I went through a divorce, and I still am in the power sports industry. It's just different now. It's just wild how one little thing, one small thing can lead into a big ass fucking thing. And what's crazy is I actually applied at that dealership 3 months before that, and they never called me. So it's crazy at how an in-person conversation and selling yourself to somebody can make a difference compared to a piece of paper or resume in that situation. So why does our brain say no? Like, why is that our instinct? Because we have this fear of rejection that's like just molded into us, that we're just so fucking scared of being rejected. And I was talking to a girlfriend or a coworker, girlfriend/coworker today about it, about how rejection is good. Like, learning how to be okay with hearing no or getting rejected is good for you. Other reasons why is social anxiety and nerves, just not wanting to be there or be somewhere by yourself. I know there's so many situations that I don't put myself in that situation because I don't want to fucking go alone. Don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm fucking independent. I like to do a lot of things alone, but there's some situations like, no, I don't want to go there alone. I just feel like I'd be too weird. Feeling awkward, fear of looking stupid, standing there twiddling your thumbs like, fuck, I don't really want to talk to anybody because I'm too scared to go talk to anybody, but I'm here alone. So, assuming that we just won't fit in, which is so crazy because that's always kind of been a fear of mine. That's the whole fucking point. We're not fucking supposed to fit in, you guys. We're supposed to be completely different. Everybody is supposed to have their own personality. Everybody is supposed to do their own fucking thing. And you are supposed to not fit into the fucking box. That is the whole point. Do not fall into copying what everybody is telling you what to do, because that's not how it's supposed to work, you guys. You're supposed to be your own fucking person. And just embrace it. Like, just take it and embrace the fucking shit out of it. And then waiting until you feel like you're ready. Ugh. I won't be single when I'm ready. Bitch, please. Are you fucking kidding me? You're never going to be ready then. I don't want to have kids until we're ready. Bitch, please. Nobody's ever ready for kids. Think I was ready for a kid? Fuck no. I was a freaking teenager. 33, teenager, but still, like, no, you're never ready. Just fucking jump in, head first. Unless that bitch is shallow, then probably feet first. You do not need confidence before you do something. You build confidence as you do it. That's the whole fucking point. You build confidence as you're doing the things. I can't talk about what I'm thinking because I've just turned really dirty and we can't go on that subject. Well, while I'm on this podcast, but you can build confidence in so many different ways. And you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Why not? I'm a freaking adult. I'm a 33-year-old teenager. I can talk about whatever I want, right? You are not going to start believing yourself as being hot until you start looking in the mirror and telling yourself naked that you're hot. Or you have men telling you left and right how freaking good looking you are. And it's going to build your confidence. Do you think you're going to get that by just staying inside a freaking dark ass room and not looking in the mirror? No. Do you think you're going to get that from not putting yourself out there? No. I literally have a male validation folder in my phone from when I was on dating apps, which I'm no longer on dating apps because fuck those. And then screenshots. Whenever someone said something really nice to me or like commented on a photo, or even there's TikTok screenshots of comments, I always blacked out who it was because I don't ever want to come back to anybody. But I have like probably 30 some screenshots in this folder, and it's just guys saying really nice things about me. Either I'm super hot, I'm super good looking, my personality seems cool, like all the fucking things. And anytime that I feel like I am just a little bit saddy batty, just go into my male validation folder. I'm like, you know what, you bad bitch. Like, you's a baddie. And you don't need all these men telling you how bad of a bitch you are, but it's kind of nice sometimes. It's kind of fucking nice. So like, if you're a hot lady and you just need some validation, get on Facebook dating, because you can see their comments before you even match with them. So I literally would just screenshot them. Wasn't interested, but I still screenshot it, put it in my male validations folder, and then I just unmatched them or whatever, declined it. I don't even know what you do anymore. Can't even remember. But great hack. If you need a confidence boost, do that. Just do that. Just do that. Honestly. Great confidence boost. I don't have to use it as much anymore. Honestly. I feel pretty good about myself. Anyways, rant over on that. Learning to be curious instead of afraid. Instead of what if this goes badly, think what if something amazing fucking comes out of this. You guys, every single day is a opportunity to make something good about it. Every single shitty situation, there's something we're learning. There's something out of every single thing that happens to us that we are learning. And I have said this time and time again, and I will say it time and time again, and I will scream it from the rooftops and scream it from the back and try to yell it to the front, but I don't regret anything I've ever gone through. Sure, there's been some shit that I have gone through, but it would not make me who I am today without it. I would not be as empathetic in situations without it. I would not be as understanding. I'm probably one of the most understanding people that puts a reason to why you fucked me over, and I don't even talk shit about you. I'm sure I got exes that follow this shit and pay attention to this shit, just wondering if I'm going to talk shit. And I don't talk shit. Sure, I've said some things that probably were a little bit talk shit-ish, but at the same time, they're fucking true. So you fucking laid in the bed that you made, but at the same time, I'm not sitting here saying I fucking hate you. I understand why you did it. And a lot of the time, it's because you're fucking scared. I remember, this might be talking shit. I don't even fucking care. Bluntly talking shit, telling the truth. Not really talking shit. I remember breaking up, going through my last breakup. I don't know how many times I told him he was scared shitless, but I did. Yeah. So true though. So true. Because you're scared of getting hurt. We're all fucking scared of getting hurt, motherfuckers. Like, every single one of us does not want to get hurt. Every single one of us does not want to get hurt. But here we are, going through life. You're going to get hurt in one way or the other. If it's in a relationship, it's in a friendship, if it's in physicality. What the fuck? I don't know, I'm just making up words now, but it's fine. It's fucking late. I'm fucking tired. I forgot to record the last podcast, so I've skipped a couple days. It's fine. But what if something really fucking good comes out of this situation? What if I took back my ex for a second go around, and do I regret it? No, because I did think when I got back into it, I knew there was a good chance it was going to end badly like the first time, and it did. But I also went into it thinking with the mindset of like, I'm going to learn something. I'm going to learn something about myself. He's going to probably learn something about himself. I think of myself as like a tool that the universe uses every once in a while to show people how it feels to be loved, because I love so fucking hard. I literally think that that's part of my reason of being on earth, is showing people how it is to be loved. Just sucks, but I understand what I'm being used for, and it's okay. It's okay. Eventually it'll come back around to me. And I am totally fine with being patient. You guys, I am in such a mindset that like, I'm okay being single right now. I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. It's great. I will settle down probably sooner than I even can imagine, but I'm just enjoying life right now because that's all you can freaking do. And where was I going with that? Good Lord. Oh, I just remember trying to find so much good out of such a shitty situation with that ex. And I did. Like, I learned so much about relationships. I learned what like healthy communication should look like when long distance. I learned how to just be patient and just try to trust the person. Don't get me wrong, I got some trust issues now because of that situation, but I'm also learning from that, like learning to retrust people now. And I just remember trying to understand my partner's brain so much in the way that they thought, all because of how they were raised. And it's wild at how much something like that can teach you a lot about a person. I have so much more empathy for him, but not only him, but like for other people that have the same attachment style. I can't even fucking imagine that like your security system shuts down into avoiding and distancing yourself when you're feeling scared. That sucks. Nobody should have to feel that way. Anyways, on to the next thing. You don't have to know where everything is going. You don't have to have a plan. This is something I struggle with because I'm like one of those people that goes 10 years into the future and I just plan out my whole fucking future. And then shit doesn't work out. You're like, that was dumb. You can meet someone without deciding what role they're going to have in your life. You can try something without committing forever. And let experiences just be fucking experiences. Stay exactly where your goddamn feet are, you guys. Try to just stay present and just worry about the now and not the present and not the past. Being open, but also is not the same as having zero boundaries. Being open to opportunity does not set you up for failure and does not set you up for a situation where you have no boundaries, because this is super important, you guys. Say yes to opportunities, but not to situations that feel unsafe. Trust your fucking gut. Keep your standards fucking high. Be open. Being open does not mean giving everyone unlimited access to you. Absolutely not. Curiosity and boundaries can coexist together. Questions for the listener. This is going to be a short one tonight. When was the last time that you did something for the first time? I'll tell you guys about mine. My camping trip, when I went on my 5-day solo camping trip with my dog, that was the first time that I have gone and done something like that, so far away from home, 100% winging the shit out of it, and living in a tent. No electricity. It was such a cool fucking experience, you guys. I think that's honestly been my top vacation I've ever taken. Was a solo trip. I've been to Aruba, Dominican, Mexico, Arizona a bunch of times, Sedona, the Grand Canyon, like Montana. I've been to a lot of places on vacation, and my 5-day solo camping trip probably tops all of them. Weird. I have not thought of it that way because I don't really think that was a thing, but it is. I loved my trip. That's like an annual thing that I want to do now. I actually want to do it again. What invitation have you been talking yourself out of? I have this opportunity coming up in the next weekend, and I have been trying to talk myself out of it. But I also have been trying to lean into the side of me that keeps telling me to take the risk and to do the thing and accept the fucking invitation. So I'm gonna fucking do it. We'll see. We'll see. But good chance I'm gonna do it. Who can you introduce yourself to that you have been so scared to do so? Who's that person? Who do you need to go out of your way to do the thing for? Are you genuinely content with your life, or have you just gotten really comfortable? Or is that the same fucking thing? I feel like it's the same thing. If you become content, you're going to become comfortable, which is the same fucking thing, you guys. And just get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Stop being chicken shit. Today is the youngest you're ever going to be. And just go do the damn thing, okay? What would you try if you were not worried about looking awkward? You guys, there's so many things. There's so many things I would do. First off, I'd start posting to social media. Wait, I already do that. And I do it looking cringy as fuck. So, second thing is I would start a podcast. Oh wait, I do that while looking cringy as fuck. You guys, you know what really fucking irks me? Is my family doesn't even watch my podcast. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. I think they're scared that I'm going to talk shit, but I really don't talk shit about them. Maybe I have. Put it in the comments if you think that I have, or DM me if I have talked shit. Maybe I need to tone it down. Maybe you guys like me blunt. Do you like me blunt, or do you like me sugarcoating the shit out of it? Tell me how you really feel, because I'd like to know. And what is that one little yes that could change the whole fucking outcome of your fucking life, you guys? It could change everything. One tiny fucking yes. You could literally get asked out on a date with a mediocre guy who isn't really your type, and you could run into his best friend, and that's your fucking person. Like, honestly, every single opportunity, you guys, can lead to something else. Maybe his best friend is hiring some fucking person, and you're the perfect person for that job opportunity. It might not work out with him, but it works out in a different way. And then you will forever be thankful that you said yes to this date that you knew that was going to go nowhere. What the fuck do you have to lose, you guys? We get one life. Technically, I don't believe that, but we get one life because that's the saying, and we're going to go off of it today. We have one life, this life, to make the most of it. You might get another one later, but like, you won't have this life ever again. This life is right where you're at. You're never going to go through every single situation that you have gone through, because your soul is on the learning path, and this is the path that it's on right now, and you need to make the fucking most of it. Just think. One little yes. It could be going to the gym tomorrow. It could be walking to a different gas station. It could be going into a coffee shop. It could be all the fucking things, you guys. It could be anything. My shirt just came untied. It could be literally anything, you guys. And it could be life changing. You could walk into the gas station and buy a lottery ticket and win $1 million. You could walk into the Starbucks and the most famous person in there that could make your dreams come true is in there. Who fucking knows? You're never gonna know until you try, so just take it as it is and just make the fucking most of it. Because fuck, what do you got to lose? The life you're asking for might be hiding behind an invitation you keep saying no to, so just get the fuck out of your way and just do it. Remember, you do not have to have it all figured out. Just keep showing up, keep filling your fucking cup, and keep living your raw truth.